You're done with all the equipment and all that upgrades, right? Now you want to go for the skills. Where are my skills? Things I want to do damage with. Well, you can only start getting skill points at level 10. Demon Slayer and Angelic Buster are a bit different because when they first get their upgrade at level 6, one skill each will be used. The Demon Slayer, instead of using the mallet, will be able to use his demon attacks. The Angelic Buster, instead of using the gun, will use her Angelic Buster thingy and be able to fire beams everywhere. Dual Blader, you just have to keep attacking normally. So every time you go up one level, you get one skill point. And if you don't like where your skills are going, you can adjust them at the top, and it says reset stats, and that costs like 15 or 1,000 or some amount of candies, right? You will see that there are certain skills with that circle and that cross going through it. That means you cannot use or put points in that skill yet because you need to master another skill first. Now, if you go to your second job tab, you see that there are certain skills like that. Or if you level up enough at this rate, you will see that there are certain skills you cannot use yet before you can use them. You have to master other skills in the first job or the second job to get the third job. It's really complicated, so you have to level up a lot before you can even touch a great amount of skills. And it sucks that you only get one per level up, because then there are skills that need skill points up to like 30. So how do you do that? In regular Maplestory, you get 3 skill points, 5 ability points. That's with the stats and stuff. But you only get 1 this time, which sucks that you can't enjoy the skills quickly. But it gives you a taste of everything. You could use one, just to get the basic damage out. If we take Grim Scythe, the Demon Slayer attack, you have to get that to level 10 before you use Soul Eater. Soul Eater needs you to have Grim Scythe to level 10. And do you really want to put 10 skill points in Grim Scythe to use this attack? Is it worth it? Do you want to upgrade your other passive skills instead of your actually main skills? Things that increases your stats, your speed, your accuracy, your HP, your MP, stuff like that. Do you want to waste it on doing more damage, or do you want to be stronger? It's a very weird kind of give and take that you have to decide for yourself. But since I'm not a high enough level yet, I can't really tell you what skill points to put where, but when I get there, I'll be sure to help you guys out with that. Now, this is the quest tab. The quest tab is just basically where all your quests are held. It's quests that you need to complete, that you've completed, or are awaiting completion. When you click on one of the quests, you can either complete them right away with candies, a certain amount, or you can move to where you can complete the quest, and then you can move to where you could finish the quest, which is pretty cool that you don't have to go from like Ludi to like Perrin and walk. You can just be teleported there if there's a quest there that you need to finish. Now, the quests basically tell you what you need to do there. You need to get an item from a certain monster that drops. You need to pick up something from a certain monster, kill a certain amount of monsters, go to a certain place, talk to a certain person. It'll all be detailed for you right there. And if you need to, just click move now and it'll take you to where you have to go. Now, every time you're at that map, you complete the quest. If you kill a monster or pick up an item that you need, you'll see a little icon on the top, like middle of your screen, and it'll tell you how much you got and how much you need, which is always cool because just in case you forgot and you don't want to go back or you don't want to forfeit the quest and then do it again, which you can. If you don't want to do a quest, you can just forfeit and then complete it later if you want. Just go to the character, click on them, and you're good. And like before, if you find an NPC with the little book on top of their head, click on them and you're good. Next is your options tab. Your options tab basically just options you could use to mess around with things with the game. First thing is the volume. Increase the music, increase the sound effects of clicking on things or your... Next you have the speech bubbles that you can take off, put on, depending on how you want to view the game. Next one is the navigator. Every time you have a main quest, it will tell you exactly where to go. You just follow the arrow that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. Wherever it says you have to go to complete the main quest. After that, we have graphics. Do you want to view high graphics, low graphics? If your phone can't take the game, try lowering your graphics, and it could probably run better without destroying your phone. After that, you have control. You could switch how you control your character. You either have a D-pad, where you just have the directions, the circle pad where you could go wherever you want, or you could click and the character will go to wherever on the map you click it to go. The push alert, I have no idea what that does. I think it's depending on like if you want notifications to your phone or if you want to just click to do things. Next, we have the candy shop. Leave this tab and you will see either one icon on the top right, where you click this arrow and a bunch of things pop up. Now, if you want to know about those bunch of things, click on the candy shop. That will be our first thing. Now, the candy shop, you could purchase a few things with Nestle. Everything else you have to buy with candy. Now, if you go to the premium tab all the way to the right, that's where you could buy your candy. You could buy packs, which will give you 1,000 every day for 7 days, 1,500 for like 15 days, or 2,000, and you get a total of 60,000. I guess it's 30 days or something. So every time you log in at a certain time, you get your candies. Or you go below that tab, like the top left, where you can click and you can just buy regular candy without any bundles. You can buy 1,000, 15, 100,000, 80,000. It comes with a little bonus, which is pretty cool if you know your money worth, right? You're in the upgrade tab. This is the first thing that you will see that you could buy. The first thing are cubes. Cubes I told you about are simple things that you could just buy in different bundles. Next to that, the enhancement scrolls, which I told you about. Enhancement scrolls can destroy your items and you could buy with mesos. After that, those are the super scrolls. I haven't used any yet. I haven't bought any candies. I haven't accumulated enough candy to actually go to this tab to buy scrolls. But I'm pretty sure this one you just buy like really super powered stuff, and I think it still destroys your items at a percentage chance. I'm not sure. After that, you will see just a little ... tab. In that tab, you will find a few other items. You will find a Scissors of Karma. There's certain equipment that you could wear that will say it's untradeable to other characters after you equip it. So use the Scissors of Karma if you want to give it or sell it to someone else. Like let's say you want to upgrade something really well, and then you find out you don't like this character anymore. You want to get rid of it to support your other characters. You can use the Scissors of Karma to cut the tie to your character, and you can give it or sell it to another character. Next one is your town teleport rock. The teleport rock will take you basically anywhere you want to go that you've been to. Any town that you've been to, you could transport to. You could buy one. I think you only get one use. And then you could buy 5, which means you get 5 uses or lasts 5 days or whatever, something like that. Then you get your megaphones, which means you could talk to everyone on the server, your certain server. You could tell them that you need friends, guild mates, to a party, or just say hi. Whatever you want to do, just shout it. No cursing. Then you get this lyrical compact thing and others. Those are to make your Angelic Buster pretty when she transforms. After that, you get your pet and mount tab. Your pets have actually certain abilities after you get them. You could get them for 1, 10, or 30 days. Now let me go over all these pets, which is actually pretty cool. So the first one, your pink bean, will let you use potions. You give it a certain potion in its equip tab, and it will use them for you when your HP goes below a certain bracket when you tell it to save you. Like you said, if you HP hit below 30%, use this till I get to full health, or you just use this so I don't die. The lamb will do both MP and HP. The looty thing will use any skill that steals MP, or any skill that uses MP will be able to take MP or something, I'm not really sure. After that, Horntail. And you could have 3 of any pet, or you could summon 3 pets, but you can't summon 1 pet 3 times. You have to buy 3 different pets, or 3 of the same pet, which is stupid. Now if you equip Horntail, Horntail will increase your attack by 3% and your defense by 2%. If you have 3 of them, you get 9% extra attack, 6% extra defense. That is pretty cool. After that, you have your little baby dragon that picks up items from far away. Your little petite that increases your strength by 20. Random. I guess it goes with your class. If you're a dual blade, it goes your luck by 20, and Angelic Buster dex by 20. After that, your little piglet. No, your strawberry thing increases the mesos you acquire from killing monsters, or quests, I guess, by 10%. Then you have your little piglet that just is like the pink bean that uses MP potions. Then after that, you get your mount. Your mounts will basically take you to where you want to go, but you don't hit monsters, I guess. You'll be kind of floating or you'll be going above them. Some you'll be taking damage, but these actually let you travel faster if you don't have any teleport rocks and you just want to look fancy. After that, you get your fashion tab. For all you guys who love spending NX, Nexon did not forget about you. Fashion is just clothes that make you look nice. I think it's permanent. I'm not entirely sure. If you want to know what they look like, put it on. You don't have to buy them yet. You can just try it on like regular stores. And if you want, there's a little tab on the side that you can buy everything that you're equipped with. And the amount of candies you need goes up so high depending on what you want. Then, after that, after you buy your clothes, you get to the Capsule tab. The Capsule machines are machines that will give you certain items depending on the capsule you use. Now, there's one that uses mesos, 5,000. One that uses candies, and another one that uses candy. Two of them uses candies. I think one is 1,000 per use. The other one is 5,000 per use. And I think if you get the 5-pack or the 10-pack, you get 2 extra uses. Now, the super premium will give you souped up items like, I guess, to the highest point that you need items at. Like the higher level, the rare equipment, you will get them in this tab. Now, it costs a lot. You could also get little tickets for these machines and events and, I guess, quests and stuff. The premium ones cost less but give you still high equipment. And then you have the regular that just uses mesos that give you regular equipment. Now, let's try a few. We'll try each one of them. You get an armor, an accessory, and an equipment tab, or weapon tab. So the first one, I got a hat. Wait. The first one, we got a dagger. The second one, we got a hat. And the third one, we got a ring that actually looks pretty cool. But it's for a higher level. Then we go to the dimensional mirrors. The dimensional mirrors are just things that will let you go into dungeons. There are regular dungeons and special dungeons. That will be explained later. The advanced mirrors are for the special dungeons. Regular dimensional mirrors are for the regular dungeons. Then you get experience capsules. Now, when you buy one, it increases your experience by 50% for a certain duration. You can buy one that lasts for an hour, 4 hours, 8 hours, 1 day, and 7 days. That means for 7 days, no matter what, you'll be getting 50% more experience. I'm not sure from quests or just monsters. And if you're a VIP, you get these like water. Like you just get them for days. So if you regularly get 20 experience points from killing a monster, you'll get 30 because half of 20 is 10. And they add that 10 to the 20 you normally get, which means you'll get 30 experience. So you just get more experience over time. Then your nickname, change ticket, you could just use candies and change the name of your character. Next, we go to the dungeon tab. Dungeon tab is where everything goes kind of crazy. Alright, so you will find various dungeons for various levels. You just click around the map and you'll see that there are so many different levels everywhere. It goes crazy. It goes from 1 to 20 to 30 to 135. I'm like, whoa, who's even at that level yet? Just leaving them autopilot, just like 140, yay! Now, we're actually going to do one here for you. This dungeon is the first one in Victoria Island. It's level 20. Is where you find Stumpy, the little wooden spooky stump thing, right? As soon as you go into the lobby, you get a quick start, which means you get to join someone else who's doing the quest, or you could do it and have people join you. And if you do that, you could wait for 3 other people, and then you see a little tab at the bottom. That tab will let you pick your skills that you want to bring into the dungeon. And if you do that, just click on it, it'll take you to the window, and you pick skills, hit shortcut, and you put it there, and you get to have 4 skills, or 3 skills and a potion, 2 skills and a potion. I'm picking 3 skills and a potion to get into this map. So, guys, just sit back and enjoy this dungeon as it plays out. And while you're in the dungeon, there's no auto combat. You can't just let it sit there and they'll take care of the monsters. In the dungeon, you have to take care of every single monster in the area to proceed to the next level. Now, after you kill everything, your portal will appear in front of you, and you just have to wait 5 seconds to go through it. You can move away from the portal, and you won't be teleported, but just wait in the portal and go to the next level. With this dungeon, you have 3 stages: kill mobs, kill the boss. The boss is Stumpy. The boss moves around, has 2 different attacks, and can teleport and step on you. So always be careful as to really where you are and how much life you have. You could also, when you die, get revived. You either spend 25,000 mesos or like 500 or 1,500 candies. Now, there are 2 other options. When you die, you either do nothing and you be transported back to the lobby. You revive for 25,000. You revive for a certain amount of candies. Your HP will be restored. Or you revive and your HP, MP, attack, defense goes up by 20%, which means you're like all souped up. You're like, yeah. Now, if the monster's doing too much damage, run away, heal, go back, and just keep repeating. Always just maintain your HP and just get a strategy. My strategy here was to actually go by him, attack, and then leave, heal, and then go by and attack. But stay in the area where he doesn't come and like steps on your face, which sucks. And sometimes you'll see a burning around the dungeon icon. When that happens, that just means that there's a special event dungeon going on. You guys should go into it. Next, after your dungeon tab, you will see your guild tab. Your guild tab is basically where to make a guild. A guild is just kind of like a family of people. You could add whoever you want into it, friends, family, random people you find. If your dog has an account, let your dog join. And the more people you have, the better the guild is, because the more skill points you're able to get. And the more faster your guild is to level. And to level is a lot of fun because your guild name gets well known. The skills you could use go higher. You just have 5 different skills. One's increase HP, MP, attack, experience, message, all that. Now you can either request to join one with all these tabs. There's like 1 billion different guilds. Or you can make one for 900 candies. I have one. It is called MomoJiri. Come request, join me, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun in this world. Now, also, you have achievements if you and your guild mates defeat a dungeon, if you guys go through a quest, defeat a certain amount of monsters, defeat a boss, get a certain level, have a certain amount of guild mates, your achievements go up, and I think that makes your level go up. And you also could get marks of honor that drop from monsters to increase your guild level as well. And as the guild master, if you make a guild yourself, you could kick people, invite people, and just generally manage everything with the guild. If you put the skill points up in the guild window, everyone will get it. Now the next one is your friends list. The friends list is just who you add, who you want to add. If you want to add someone and they're walking around, click on them and just add them. Hit add friend, and then you wait for them to accept your friend request if you're not too creepy about it. After that is your map. Your map has 3 different options. Where you are in the current map. The second one is the connecting maps next to you to get to another point. And the third one is the world map, where you basically go, where you want to go. If you have your teleport rock, I think you can click on one and it teleports you there. Next, you see the chat. The little bubble icon with 3 dots on it, yeah, that's where you click on to chat. You can either chat to people in the map you're in. If you have a megaphone, you could chat to everyone on your server and just try to get around like that. Chatting will open up conversation between you and other people, and hopefully people will want to talk to you. And you get friends, guild mates, party mates, and just all that. If you want to join a party, go into the dungeon and just talk. Talking with other people will help you understand the game better. And if you want, you could change your server, but if there's too many people in the server, you can't go there, so you kind of have to wait or just pick a different server. I'm sorry. Alright, last but not least, we have crafting. Now, when you walk around in the town, you see this guy who says crafting underneath him. Now, when you craft, you have 4 different jobs. These are sub-jobs. You could be an accessory crafter, an armor crafter, a weapon crafter, or a item crafter, which is like consumable items like potions, scrolls, and stuff like that. So you can only have one, and you really have to pick. And you can also level it up with more crafting you do, or you could delete that profession and then learn another one. Next, you have your profession, right? You have 4 options. The first one is advanced, where you level up your skill depending on your mastery. If your mastery is all the way up, you can level it up, and it depends on mesos. The level increases the mesos you need to level up. Level 1 only needs 100 to get to level 2. You could shop for recipes. Now, shopping for recipes in the beginning, you only get 1. And you just click on it, and you could buy it. Then you go to the crafting. Now, you click craft, and you just bought a recipe. Where is it? You have to go back into your item tab, where you click on your character or your equipment. Go to where the recipe is. It should look like a recipe with a little green or red icon on it. You click on it, and you hit use, and you just learned that recipe. You only have to buy it 1. Don't buy a bunch like I did. Just showing you that you only need to buy 1 to actually get it to work. Next, you go back, you craft. If you have the items that it says, there's a list that you could craft it, hit craft, and your item is crafted. That item will have certain stats that normally that item wouldn't have, and have little bonus things on the bottom. And in the tab, in the like equipment tab, it will show you that that item is able to be crafted, which is cool. Which was crafted. After you craft, if you look at the top of the screen there, it will say mastery, and every time you do 1, it goes up by 1. And so this, you have to do it 80 times before you level up even once. And it's cool because you could also fuse those items. Click the fuse tab. If you go back where it says craft, click fuse, and you could put items together. Now, we're just going to start. So I put 2 rings, I get a hat. 3 rings, I get a pendant. Pretty cool pendant. 2 rings and a dagger makes a hat. I don't know the specifications for all of this, guys, so I don't know what makes what. Maybe later I'll show you guys. After that, you could find a donate, which will, if you donate items, you might get a recipe, but I haven't been able to do that yet. Then you leave that, and you see this guy called Big Head Ward. That will just let you change your face, like your appearance, and your hair. You need certain tickets. You could buy them in the VIP shop, or get them when you're a VIP, or you just get them from events. There are events going on right now that will give you like these tickets and stuff. Then your last thing is storage. Your storage, just put items in it if you can't hold anything more, but to take them out requires 2,000 mesos, which sucks if you don't have much. And that storage could be shared with all your characters, so it's good. And yeah, guys, that is my beginner's guide for you. If there's anything I missed, tell me. If you guys liked it, share it around, get it known. This is a lot of fun to do, guys. I love doing this, but please, if there's anything I missed, tell me down below. And, like this, give a thumbs up, and hopefully this helped. I know it's going to help me out in the future. I'm going to get some skill guides, some skill builds, whatever I can. And just stick around, guys. I'll be uploading a lot more videos. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, comment, share, favorite, and subscribe. You could follow us on Facebook, like us on Instagram, and Twitter, of course. Twitter is actually my favorite site nowadays. Why am I saying that? Also, if you like this video, view the other videos in the links down below. And as usual, guys, I'll catch you later.